And I thought Admech got a good detachment. Starshatter Arsenal is easily the best detachment we have seen this far for Grotmess. Between this detachment and the Codex, Necrons have been eating well all edition. Relentless Assault is a fantastic detachment rule. Giving +1 to hit and assault to all vehicle and mounted units is an incredible power boost. This rule makes your entire army with those keywords hit on 2s with advance. This is like Tau Monka on steroids, as you now expect to hit almost every single shot you fire and get that buff for the entire game, not just 3 turns. Every enhancement in here is incredible as well, and picking only 3 to run will be the hardest part of your list building. Dread Majesty giving reroll 1s to hit and reroll 1s to wound in an aura is absolutely disgusting. Put an Overlord behind a safe wall and watch all your Doomsday Arcs hit and wound every shot they fire for the entire game with a 97% chance to hit. This enhancement would be good as a targeted ability, let alone an aura. Miniaturized Nebuloscope giving ignores cover to the entire unit might as well just be give +1 AP in 10th edition with how the cover system works. Demanding Leader giving a reactive fallback and shoot to something would already be good enough at the start of the movement phase, but you can do this at any point in the movement phase. Walk your character up to anything tagged in combat, pop this ability, and now that unit can walk away, or pop this ability on a unit that is close by at the start of your movement phase and then walk your character to safely after they've done their job. Chrono Impotence Field giving -1 damage to your army is also absolutely ridiculous as an enhancement, as it normally costs 2 CP in other factions to be able to give this out, and even then, it typically only lasts for 1 phase, not the entire turn. The stratagems are also absolutely cracked. +1 to wound to anything on an objective marker, especially when you're combining it with reroll aura, is a great damage boost. The -1 to wound pairs insanely well with the -1 damage enhancement. Auto Advance 6 is going to make scoring secondaries and getting angles to shoot an absolute breeze. If Auto Moving 6 wasn't enough, how about just straight up ignoring terrain? Or how about reactively moving 6 inches when you get shot so that your opponent can't land follow-up damage? And if your opponent does manage to sink some meaningful damage into you, just stand back up at the end of the fight phase with Reanimation Protocol right before your opponent would score to block them out of holding an objective over you. Check out my suggestions for building up to a 2,000 point list for this army in the comments below.